Welcome back. Thanks for being with us here on KXAN News at 4. On Thursdays, we usually get our weekly update about drought conditions here in Central Texas. And it showed that things are slowly improving, which is some good news to share for people out there. But Chief Meteorologist Nick Bannin is here to show us a little bit more about who and where saw that improvement.
Well, this factors in the rain that came over the last week, but nothing that fell since Tuesday. But things have been improving here for many of us, especially east of I-35. So this is the drought monitor as things stand, factoring in this morning's update. Every Thursday we get this update. Still no drought across much of the hill country. Even these areas here are not technically drought yet, but they are dry or a precursor to drought. And then the moderate drought begins in Gillespie County, southern Llano, southern Burnett, into Williamson County. And then, of course, clearly the drought gets worse as you head closer to Travis and Hayes counties, northern Caldwell and Bastrop counties. How does this compare to last week? This was last week. You can see that extreme level 3 out of 4 drought was much more widespread than it is this week. It basically contracted in from the east. So our eastern counties saw some bigger improvements. Portions of Bastrop, Caldwell, Fayette counties, Lee, Milam, and even northern Williamson County saw some improvements here over last week. But still, we've got work to do to get more rain in. Of course, that's nothing that we can control, right? But we really need that rain in Travis and Hayes counties, Caldwell and Bastrop counties here over the next week. And we've basically got 3 days to do it until we turn into our newest dry spell. Still month to date, of course, we're only about a week in now, right? We're in a surplus, but that surplus will be diminished rather quickly because May is such a wet month that if you don't get a lot of rain, you start to quickly fall behind. We are still in a rainfall deficit since the beginning of the year. Not too far off though, but almost an inch behind now. Some of us saw rain today, primarily in the hill country, and parts of northwestern Mason County picked up a 3/4 of an inch of rain thanks to some more persistent showers and a few thunderstorms. Still raining now in San Saba County, so these numbers are preliminary, but even the areas that had more showery activity here today did not pick up a whole lot of rain. Closer to the metro, the amounts were closer to 0. Few of you got a trace of rain or a few hundredths here and there, but at these reporting sites, no measurable rain reported. And then in our eastern counties, you can see Rosanke there at just 1/100th of an inch of rain. Outside now from our Austonian weather camera, still a mostly cloudy sky and still mostly dry across the majority of the area. But the rain continues to fall in northern Mason County into San Saba County, and the rain into San Saba will gradually work its way toward Lake Buchanan. Still a few spotty showers exiting our eastern counties right now as we're in the process of tapering down the rain coverage here as we go into the evening. Have to keep an eye on this near Del Rio as it would track north and east, but signs are that that should weaken before it gets here. However, we're entering a period of unsettled weather with on and off shower and storm chances here, thanks to this area of low pressure that will gradually be working its way east closer to central Texas here tomorrow into Saturday before it pulls away later Saturday and into Sunday. This low will provide more lift in the atmosphere, which should lead to an uptick in rain coverage before high pressure starts to take control as we head into early next week. That low spinning right here when you look at water vapor imagery, and out ahead of it is where the lift is and where we will eventually start to see higher rain and storm coverage. Still not a whole lot of rain out there now, with the exception of the northern hill country, and that is lifting away. We're going to maintain a 20 to 10% rain chance here tonight. Much of what you see on this particular computer model is not all going to reach the ground, but I do expect rain chances start to bubble up a little bit more as we get into Friday morning. Then the morning showers will fade toward the middle of the day, and then our next opportunity for at least higher rain and storm chances will start to come in Friday night into Saturday morning, especially from the metro into our eastern counties. And then later Saturday morning will dry out with more of the storms and downpours to the south of us. Then we'll be turning our attention to a cold front coming in later Sunday to try to refocus the rain back on central Texas again. So mostly cloudy this evening, a spotty shower, 10% rain coverage. Generally speaking, it's looking light for those that get it. Overnight lows in the low 60s. There'll be some 50s in the hill country where some of you are already in the 50s. 20% rain coverage during the day tomorrow. Cloudy morning, partly sunny afternoon. Rain chances bubble up to 40% late tomorrow evening into the first few hours of Saturday morning. And then by daybreak Saturday, those rain chances at 30% and dropping down to about 10% for the afternoon. High of 87 on Saturday, certainly not a washout to start your weekend. We'll keep an eye on the potential for some locally heavy rain from the Austin metro east, but this threat has lowered. As we go into the second half of the weekend, let me focus it on Sunday. There's a cold front that's going to be dropping in, and that will start to focus the rain coverage late afternoon and especially Sunday evening. And that will be our last rain chance here over the next week. There's that cold front, takes us from 89 Sunday to 83 Monday, and then we start to gradually warm up again, but Monday through Thursday of next week looking all dry.